What's up, YouTube? This is Victor on the Lemmy Xplane show, and today we'll be doing a review of this Cloud digital photo frame. But before I get into the review, I want to mention one issue that I had with it and managed to resolve it. So the issue was that I had problems connecting the frame to the app. It connected once and then just wouldn't connect after that. So what I discovered was that my VPN was actually blocking the connection. So I turned off my VPN and tried to connect the frame again, and it worked perfectly. So, with that being said, we're going to dive right into the review and see what this is all about. So, and today we'll be doing a review of this digital photo frame. No, it's actually called the Cloud digital photo frame. For reasons I'll explain in a second. So for those just here to hear my opinion on whether it's a good buy or a bad buy, should you get it for your family and friends? Should you get it for your dad for next Father's Day or for the holidays? I'd say yes. It's a definite 8.5 out of 10 for me because so far I've been impressed with it. I've had it for about a week, and usually I get tired of gadgets. You get over the new relationship energy with your gadget, and you're over it. But I'm not over this yet. There's something magical about seeing photos of your loved ones in unexpected moments, and that's what this has given me. When my girls flash up on the screen like this, it just gives me joy. So it's a yes for me. Why an 8.5 out of 10? The cable, right? It doesn't have batteries installed in it. It has no capacity. It has no backup battery in it. So it has to be plugged in when you're using it. And the second thing is, I'm an old timer. And for me, privacy is important. So uploading sensitive photos onto an app that then airs it onto a product like this, I don't know how secure it is, but that's just me. I have to be fully transparent when it comes to my personal stuff and uploading it onto other platforms. I'm a bit sensitive about that. I'm not saying that it has privacy issues. I'm just saying that products that the Internet of Things that connect to the web worry me in that way. However, and I wish they'd chosen a better name for it. Come on, do I have to say Cloud Digital Photo Frame every time? Couldn't you call it the Frameo, like the app? The Frameo. That sounds nice. Anyway, with the Cloud Digital Photo Frame, they seem really serious about it in their full-size manual. Let's take a moment to pause on that. It's a full-size manual. Isn't that lovely? I mean, a manual you can actually read without having to pull out a magnifying glass or glasses. That's nice. So they they do specify that they take privacy very seriously and they use encryption for your data, and so you shouldn't be worried about it. But I have to put that out there if I'm to do an honest review. Okay, now let's get into the product. I love it. I'll say that. It's an 8.5 out of 10, but I do love it. If this wire wasn't hanging down there, I mean, how much more would it have cost to give it batteries so that it can stand alone? For example, if you have a party and you want to move it around in different places, or you have a presentation, here's an idea for you, Cloud Digital Photo Frame making people. If it had batteries, people could take this, artists could take this and place it on the table so that they display their work when they're at shows and stuff like that. But I digress. I love it, nonetheless. I love to swipe in the morning while I'm having my coffee, you know. It's a beautiful interface, really easy to use, really smooth. I didn't have a problem updating the software. That's yours truly in Santa Cruz, and I love putting my quotes there. There's just something beautiful about seeing my quotation, not my quotation, quotes that I love pop up when I don't expect them to. So yes, using it has been great. Having it around has been fantastic. I have no qualms about that. You know what I don't like about it already. So we just want to take a look at the build quality. But before I do, as you saw on the box, it does come in black in this beautiful teal-like color. I'm colorblind, so correct me if it's not teal. But it's a greenish, it's in the green-blue family. Let's leave it at that. I'm an artist and I'm colorblind. That's not fun. Okay, anyway, so this is the back of it. It's one button on the back, and that's your power button. And then you have your cable sticking out over here, where we also have a micro USB. No, we have a USB-C port, we have a USB port, we have a microphone jack, and an SDMMC slot. So that's the bigger SD card. What you can do is you can upload photos from your computer, your phone, I believe. I haven't tried that out. You should. Or connect it to your computer and then download your photos, upload your photos onto the. I want to call it a tablet. Does it feel like a tab? Okay, okay. Let's stick with frame. So you could do it that way, or you could do it the hard way, not hard as in difficult, but as in hardware, by using the SD card slot. Load your photos onto there, plop the card into there, and off you go. Which I think would be a really cool way to use it if you're going to give it as a present to elderly people in your family, and you don't want them to go through the hassle of having to upload and download photos. You could just plop in a micro USB, an SD card. So that's awesome about it. I love the brightness of the screen, which you can totally change and customize simply by tapping on the screen. You can go into your power, into your settings. That's my oven trying to get in the conversation. So if I go into the settings, I can go into display and change the brightness of it. This is the lowest, and I can go crank it all the way up. Why not? Since it doesn't run on battery, right? What I do love also is it's got a sleep mode. So I can set it to, right now I've set it to start off at 6 a.m. and shut down at 11 p.m. So by the time I get to bed, it's shutting off, and I can totally turn this off simply by touching that. Then it remains on the whole time, but I prefer to do it this way. And you can also choose which days it's coming on and off by simply tapping them, toggling them on or off. I love that feature about it. I think the rest of it I won't go into. What I do want to say is that the oven is really bugging me. Oh, there we go. It must have heard me. What I want to say about it is that I feel it's very well thought out. Besides the cable, if it had internal batteries, I would have liked it even more. But it is what it is. You can't stand it on a desk because if you look on the back, it's got this pencil looking thing which you screw into the back, and it gives it a standing support. So there we go. And you can plop it on any surface. This is what I was talking about. If I'm at I'm an artist, so that's why I'm talking about art shows. But if I'm at an art show, if I'm out there showcasing something, I would love to have a frame that's just running in the background and displaying my photos and images there. So battery is very important. Oh, be quiet. I'll be back. So to cap it off, what I'll say is that I do like the frame a lot, and I love the color choices. I love this greenish, bluish, teal color that I got it in. It also comes in black and I believe in red also. I'll leave a link below. It is an affiliate link. You won't be charged extra for it, but I'll get a small kickback to support the channel. So that's my review on it. I totally enjoyed it. It's been up for a week and I've played around with it in that time. The app is super easy to download and load your photos onto. Yeah, I think the only gripe I have with it is that cable. So, because it doesn't have an internal battery, would I recommend it? I would definitely recommend giving this out to family and friends as a holiday gift or birthdays. Any dad would love this if you load photos of their loved ones onto that. I say dad because I'm a dad and I don't know how moms would feel about this, but I guess they would also appreciate it. So there's that to it. So yeah, that's my review of it, and I want to say thank you to the guys who sent it through to me. I am decently impressed. British education, decently impressed. Yeah, I want to say if you want to check it out, the link is below. Like I said, it is an affiliate link, but I do highly recommend it. I do also love the fact that there is a manual you can actually read. The app does work, so go and check it out. And thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.